You know, it's not hard to predict the future if somebody has a habit of telling you what they're going to do in advance before they do it, and they have a habit of doing that. Well, the folks at the WEF have already brought to you big hits like You'll Own Nothing and Be Happy, and they want you to eat crickets, and you're the problem, and all of the eco everything, you. Well, guess what? Now they got a new one. This one is going to be crazy popular because guess what? You're guilty. Wait a second. What do you mean I'm guilty? Well, here it is in a word. Ecocide. That's right. Say it with me. Ecocide. As in all of your favorite sides, like flomicide or something that rhymes with flomicide, and conglomericide, or any of the other sides that rhyme with other sides that are really bad that would get me in trouble with YouTube, so I can't really say those sides. But you know all the sides, C-I-D-E. Those are bad, and you're guilty because you eat food and you like to travel places and you wear clothes, and anything in the world that our smart elites decide is naughty for you, then it's going to be branded ecocide. Why? Because you hate the earth. That's right. You are against the earth, and farmers, boy, oh boy, are you guys in trouble because you've been using all of the chemicals and the pesticides and fertilizers that you've been forced to use generally, and not everybody, but a lot of you've been forced to use by big companies that rhyme with, Monsanto. And they say, well, your seeds won't germinate unless you use this product, and well, it won't grow, and yada, yada, yada. It goes on and on and on. You're going to be in trouble because, well, you've been using the stuff they made you use, and now, bad. Here's the problem. When elites get involved in anything at this magnitude, it's basically whatever they say is bad or good is what is, air quotes, true and right. Ladies and gents, have you not seen this speech with the dude from the WEF? He's up there talking to the big brain elites of the world, the companies that are in the 1% that run pretty much everything, the Microsofts and BlackRocks and all the big companies, and they are basically predicting your future. Yeah, because they're broadcasting to the world, hey, this is what we're going to do. And they've done it again and again and again. And sometimes when the word gets out quick enough, we, the everyday average worker ant, worker bee, every once in a while, if it gets out fast enough and with enough people that we can actually push back, it stops some of the things they're going to be doing. So ecocide, it's the next new rage in branding you to be bad so they can tell you what you can and can't wear, where you can and can't go, what you can and can't do, all for the sake of the earth. Now, don't get me wrong. I am 100% about doing your best not to pollute, protecting the planet, all of that stuff. I'm not into worshiping the planet. No. That would be called idolatry. However, I am saying this. There is a regular level of, I live here, I want to wear clothes, and maybe, just maybe we should try to slowly make these changes so that it doesn't just turn society on its heads and make everybody a criminal because you just eat food and drive places. Maybe the changes could actually happen in a way that doesn't upend society. So, back to the word ecocide and how you are going to be bad, naughty, and they're going to make you, the average everyday person, into, well, a lawbreaker. Ladies and gents, think about how this works. Anytime the people in power get in power, what do? they tell history who's right and who's wrong. And now you're going to start seeing these WEF people have sent the word out. You're going to start seeing it filter in through all the companies. It's going to start getting more and more intense with eco crime. But it's all based on how they define what is okay and what is not okay. Think about it for just a second. If a company, who is a farming company, let's say it's a company that has, 100 dairies, and they're used to using this one fertilizer that they've used forever to grow the feed for their cattle. If all of a sudden that these mega corporations, the uber elites, say you can't use that because it has caused cancer in worker ants in South America, and it doesn't really matter that you're not in South America, but you have used this chemical, this fertilizer, for a long, long, long time, and now they say it's bad, and you're already on super small margins to make your business work and feed people. Well, now you're bad, you're naughty, and whatever fines or crime that goes along with that, now you're in trouble. I'm bringing this up for one simple reason. If we don't get vocal, point this stuff out, push back. I guess that's more than 1 point. It's all 1 point in my mind. But if we don't push back, point it out, and say, no, we're happy to make changes, but you're not upending everything overnight, well then, we're going to be stuck with whatever they say you're allowed or not allowed to do. We've seen that with these 15-minute cities. Oh, the planned 15-minute cities. Who doesn't want to live a family of 4 in a 800 square foot apartment in a 3rd floor in a city where you can't drive anywhere and you have to have a permit to get out to drive to see Aunt Ethel on her deathbed before she dies in Indiana, You can't eat this, you must eat crickets. Here's a question I have. Why aren't those things planned for our politicians and our elites? Why aren't they saddling up and moving into those places and eating those foods and not flying to Davos on private jets that they say are so bad for the environment, but not them? I would really like to know your thoughts down below, guys. Ecocide, coming to a theater near you? What do you think? Am I full of baloney? Check it out yourself. Google WEF, Ecocide, or TED Talks. There's an expanded version of one of their speakers that does a TED Talk on Ecocide. So there you have it. You guys have an awesome and a blessed day.